Welcome to the new user training on client search and entry. This video will cover how to search for a client in Service Point. The purpose for the video is to provide you with a quick reference on how to search for a client within the HMIS system. When creating a new client profile in HMIS, you want to first make sure that your client doesn't have an existing profile. Note that it is more work for you to create a new profile than to use an existing one. Searching for your client in the system will make less work for you by reducing data entry, as well as reducing trauma for your client. Using an existing profile will give you more pertinent information, such as any new background information, whether agencies or case managers are working with your client, if you want to know if they've had a VI SPDAT or an F SPDAT in the past, any homeless history, among other important information. You can begin by asking if your client may have an HMIS number. You can ask questions like, have you ever been down to the Keys campus? Have you ever stayed at CAS? This could be a clue on whether there may be a pre-existing or existing profile. How the name is spelled is also important when you're doing your search. If possible, ask your client to spell their full name, including the middle name. Be sure to check under multiple spellings or names if you can't locate your client the first time. And beware, clients may also be under an alias. Be sure to check as much of the demographics as possible if a client profile is found. You want to make sure that the client in the system is the same client you're working with. When searching for a client in HMIS, we do not recommend that you use this exact match box. This could limit your search results within the system. Also, if you search for your client and the list is really long, you can filter through that information by using these tabs right here. This could help you sort out by the name, the social security, or the date of birth, or by an alias, helping you find the correct information faster. As you can see, we are already on the client search screen. This screen is where you will begin the search to see if your client has an existing profile. If there is no profile found, then this is also the screen where you will begin to create a new client profile. Before I begin, let me point out that there is a reminder to please search the system before adding any new clients. This is important as you would want to ensure that all data for your clients are collected under one profile. It's also very important to make sure that you have the correct spelling of your client's name. Please, if possible, ask your client to spell their full name for you. Always include the middle name as well, as this can become a helpful tool if multiple clients pop up with the same name. Also remember, you want to check all demographics of your client, such as social security and date of birth, before proceeding to use an existing profile. You will first start by filling out all applicable information, such as client's first and last name, as well as their birthday and social security number. Enter as much information as possible, as this will narrow down your search. Once you have all your information in place, you will scroll to the bottom of your screen where you will see the search button. We highly recommend not to use the exact match box, as it will limit your search in the system. Once you click search, if any matches in the system will pop up down at the bottom. As you can see, we have 3 possible matches here. Under the client results box is where you want to be sure to check all applicable information, again, name, date of birth, and social security number, for any matches. If you find a profile that is a match to your client's information, you will want to continue by using the existing profile. To do so, you would click on the pencil icon located next to your client's name. Keep in mind, if the social security and date of birth do not match, do not use that profile, as it is most likely not belonging to your client. At that point, you would want to create a new client profile with the information you already input into the client search. In order to create a new profile, make sure to finish filling out any blank information such as data quality, race and ethnicity, and gender. And don't forget to do the military veteran question as well. Once all fields are complete, scroll down to the bottom of the page and you will see the button that says Add New Clients with this information. As long as you know that your client is not already in the system, just click the button and you will see a box pop up asking you, are you sure that you've looked through the system and you would like to create this new profile? Just hit OK and your client's profile will then be generated. Once the new profile is created, you will see the client's HMIS number. This is the number assigned to your client and can be used in searching the system moving forward. Once you complete your client's profile, you will be able to move forward with enrolling them in your program. Always remember 4 things: search, check, look, and create. Just to reiterate again, be sure you always search for your client before creating a new profile. If possible, check with the client on how to spell their name, and don't forget the middle name just in case. Look at the client results, making sure the client demographics match your client information before picking an existing profile. And create. If no profile was found that matched your client, go ahead and create a new client profile.